Hey guys, I hope you all are doing well and staying safe. Today I want to talk about something that has the potential to seriously impact our finances, yet we don't always think about it. We don't always make a conscious plan of attack for it. It's in there somewhere and we know it's there, but we don't really tackle it head on. And so today I want us to be proactive and look at it, right? So this video might not be for everybody because of course everybody's situation is different, but the tips are going to be really useful for you if the cap fits, right? So as we plan our financial journey, we're always looking at our income, how much we want to earn, the house we want to buy, the car we want to drive, and how we want our children to live if you have children. But one thing we often don't look at is how are we going to build towards our futures when we are still in the process of taking care of our past. What do I mean? I'm talking about our parents, guys, our parents. So some of us come from households where our parents already have their pensions figured out. They already, have everything set up for their retirement age and may be able to help you get started. But this isn't the case for everyone, and some of us do have to pitch in here and there to take care of our parents. So if you are someone who has ever had to pay a bill or do pay a bill for your parents, this video is for you. If you are somebody who doesn't have to pay a bill, but every once in a while something comes up and you have to pitch in, then this video might very well be for you. We're usually planning for our own retirement, but the truth of the matter is we love our parents. We are also have an obligation and desire to ensure that our parents are happy and healthy in their retirement years. This is something that has the potential to take away from our goal planning. So today, let us be proactive and look at 4 ways that we can plan for our parents' retirement. The first step is to have a conversation with our parents. Now, this first step can sound simple rolling off of my tongue, but I know that in many households this is not as easy as it sounds, because discussing money can sometimes be taboo in our households, right? But communicating with your parents about their retirement plans is the first step to determining if there is even something that you need to plan for. So you want to find out things like whether or not they have a pension plan, whether or not they have insurance, and things like that. Find out whether they're making the contributions to the relevant government agencies. And this one is important because I have worked in a government agency in the past, and one thing that was very devastating was when people came in their older years claiming for certain benefits that should provide them with a cushion, only to find out that they were not contributing, they had not been registered, and even in situations where they thought they were registered, where the institution that they worked with, their employer, was not paying the contributions. So it is important to find out whether or not our parents are making the relevant contributions to government bodies that can provide benefits in old age. Find out if they have a pension, find out if they have insurance. The second tip is, if you do find out that they don't have a pension plan, is to encourage them to set up an individual retirement plan. Many of us may be first generation graduates or have a little bit more financial literacy than our parents. So we want what's best for them and also what's best for us in the long run. So there are individual pension plans that are available in the event that they are not employed in a sector or in a job that offers these kinds of benefits. Now, you have to take into consideration that the availability of a pension plan will depend on your parents' age, how far they are away from retirement, whether or not they have an income to be able to contribute to a pension plan, and of course the terms and conditions of the institutions providing these individual pension plans. But even if it is not, they are not so young, it is better to start now than have nothing at all. Any contribution to the time when they are no longer working is better than no contribution at all. So investigate the availability of individual retirement plans and see whether this is something that your parents can set up now to plan for the future. A second tip for planning for your parents' retirement is to get health insurance for your parents. As we get older, medical bills will become more and more a greater proportion of our living expenses. These medical bills, we know these medical bills can really add up, and insurance will provide you with a buffer for paying these bills. Yes, insurance will require some amount of copay, but not having to bear the full load is some kind of assistance. You want to check out whether or not you can add them to your insurance if that is not too burdensome for you. Maybe through your employer you are able to do that. You can also check out through insurance brokers or insurance companies what kind of individual health schemes are available to your parents to assist with medical bills in the years to come. And my final tip is to look into ways to set up income for your parents that can supplement them in their retirement years. And these income streams, you can work together with your parents to find out what assets they already have that can be used to generate this income for them. So for example, you may have a family home that they can add a room to or put a flat on that can generate rental income in the latter years. There might be a family plot that can be rented to a farmer for agricultural purposes that you can also generate income from. Maybe they have savings that you can invest for them in a way that it can generate interest income too for them to be able to live on. Interest income, dividend income, preference shares, that kind of thing. So it can be a real investment, using land, using their savings, but anyway that you can brainstorm together to come up with an independent source of revenue for them during the retirement years. That is definitely something that you want to check out. You want to think along the lines of ways of making money that are not too demanding, given that of course they will be retired and you have other things that you need to do as well. So the thing with generating income, dedicated income for your parents in the retirement years, is that this income will allow them to maintain their independence and maintain their, their sense of self. This is something that, we want to preserve, because apart from just being healthy and taken care of, we want them to be happy too. So guys, these are my tips for planning for your parents' retirement. These tips will alleviate some of the shock that can come with sudden transfer of responsibility when our parents get older. We love our parents and we want them to be happy and healthy, and we also want to ensure that our financial goals remain on track. And in this way we can get the best of both worlds. Take care of mom and take care of your pockets as well. So I hope these tips were helpful for you, and catch you in my next video. Bye bye.